Hello guys, and welcome back to our Sheffield United career mode here on EAFC 24. Now I know it has been a long time since we uploaded this series. I'll get to the reasons why very shortly, but before that let's just take a quick look at where we are currently sat. You can see 14th in the Premier League, 15 points on the board, and in the last episode we had that disappointing collapse against Bournemouth which just dragged us into the relegation battle and had us looking over our shoulders. We've got lots to get through in today's video, including 5 league games with trips to Turf Moor, Stamford Bridge and Villa Park, whilst we face Liverpool and Brentford at home. But before we get into any of that, it's time to take a quick look at the scouting update, which includes the first scouting report from our new scout who we sent out to Wales. So before we get to Theo Vaughan's scouting update from Wales, we will start with Archie Haig, who of course was in England. We're still looking at Roman Hunt. He's probably not going to make it, same as Reece French, but we will keep them in there for now. We've not really, as of yet, found anyone that stood out to me, so we're still waiting for that absolute star. Nothing in England and not a lot back from Frankie Paul. We are going to promote this goalkeeper, Riley Murray, who's got quite a high value and decent potential. Gordon Mitchell, that overall is horrendous, but the potential could be decent. Looks like he might need a position change, and Douglas we will let go. Time to have a look at Theo Vaughan and see if he has brought us anything back from Wales. Reece Lawrence doesn't look very good. Neither do you. Dylan Bowen, good name. Jared's brother, potentially, his Welsh brother. Oh, Harry Matthews. Hello there. Harry Matthews could be decent. Do we just... do you know what? Just going to chuck him straight in. So Riley Murray, the new goalkeeper that we've just promoted from Scotland, looks pretty decent. 62 overall and potential of 72 to 92. Alistair Sim, obviously we already had in the academy along with Ezra Cox. But Harry Matthews, the new man into the academy, 3-star skills, 5-star weak foot, high-low work rates. I like the look of this lad, Harry Matthews. Let's get him on a development plan and hopefully get his finishing up a bit as well at 41. So I'm just looking at Harry Matthews, and I think I'm going to change him into a winger. He's got good potential as it is, but with the high pace, passing's pretty decent, his dribbling's good, 66 agility already, decent ball control, decent dribbling. With the really low shooting, but high long shots, I think changing him to a winger and potentially having him cut in from that left-hand side could be where we get the best out of Harry Matthews. So, time for this first game then, guys, and I'll be honest, having not played FIFA in such a long time, I'm not feeling particularly confident, but we'll have to see how we get on. There may be quite a few of you who watched the beginning of the series and wondered sort of what happened. We obviously did the first 4 episodes as Fodderingham makes a save. First 4 episodes came out, and I'll be honest, I just sort of got a little bit burnt out. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think just in general with YouTube, you know, there's a lot more experienced YouTubers who have a much bigger audience who have had a similar thing, and I think it does take its toll when you're you know, you're doing so much content creation, and it does just sort of catch up with you. And I've done a lot of video creation over the few weeks before this series came out. We did the 500 sub special, we finished the Glory Hunter save, and then we sort of jumped straight into this. And we had a great response. I cannot thank everyone enough for how much you guys showed the support for this series straight from the off. Did really well, really helped the channel grow. And yeah, I guess just thank you for that. But I think after recording a couple of episodes, I mean, I was very busy as it was. I had a lot going on in the real world, and I just got a little bit burnt out. Like I said, I wanted to spend some time with my girlfriend as well. We hadn't really been doing a huge amount because I'm working full-time as well. I was spending pretty much all my time at the weekends up until ridiculous times in the morning, playing FIFA, editing, recording, uploading, everything. So I wasn't really spending a lot of time with my missus as well. as Bogle looking for McBurney. So yeah, I got a little bit burnt out. I needed a break. So I mean, I haven't actually recorded for probably a good 4 or 5 weeks now. There's been a couple of videos here and there. I've been doing our Premier League predictions. The last FIFA video was back at the beginning of October, so it's been quite a long time. But I am looking to upload consistently now moving forward. But I think one thing I am going to do is just not stress myself out to make sure I get videos out every day, because that's one thing I was very set on, was making sure that we had a video every day and uploading every day, and it just, like I say, sort of wore me out a bit. So I'm going to try and upload as much as I can, but still make sure I'm getting stuff done in the real world too. So that's kind of that is why there hasn't been as many videos and FIFA uploads as there was in the weeks before. Here we come on the break. McBurney has Hayden Hackney in support. The youngster signed in the summer. Hackney, decent effort on his left foot, turned away. We haven't really created much, and we haven't really looked like scoring. It's been a pretty disappointing game here. Now McBurney into Archer, losing out, and on that injury as well, I think it might be time to get him off, although Brewster is currently suspended after the red in the last game, as Amdouni fires home to double Burnley's lead. And this has been a terrible start to the episode. Burnley looking for a third here. Oh, Fotheringham, where are you going, Wes? I mean, that just about sums it up. Really, really disappointing. Well, guys, if that wasn't bad enough for our first game back, I don't expect it to get any better now. Liverpool, we are back at Bramall Lane, but I'm expecting this to be a really, really long afternoon. I'm sure that you guys have had it as well, where you haven't played FIFA for a while, and then you get back into it, and it's just so difficult to get back into the swing of things. Salah's already terrorising me. Shot comes in, and it's well blocked. And here we come with Osborne down the left. Finds Harmer, and it's worked brilliantly. Hackney, oh, should have scored. Oh, that's poor. Diaz cuts it back, and it's in. Such poor defending. We could have been a goal up down the other end, and instead we find ourselves a goal down. Great tackle by Norwood in the middle of the park. Now we look to come on the break. Jebison into Ryan Brewster. Waits for the run of Osborne down the left. Brewster, lovely back heel. Harmer. Oh, he's poked it in. Gus Harmer. I'm not sure how we squeezed it in past Alisson, but Sheffield United level against Liverpool. Where did that come from? Corner will be played in by Norwood. Flicked on at the near. And kept alive to Norwood. Swings it to Harmer at the back post, and Harmer's done it again. He has been a source of goals from midfield this season. Norwood swings it to the back post, and Harmer gets up, nods it back where it came from, and Alisson can't get there. Hakimi losing his man at the back post. Brilliant header by Gus Harmer. And Sheffield United, from out of nowhere, lead 2-1 at Bramall Lane. Liverpool looking for a fight back. Here's Diego Jota, the goal scorer. Stand him up, ball inside, surely two. And Liverpool have their equaliser, and with 13 to go, can we now hold on to the point? Hackney into the sub, McBurney in a little bit of space. Here's Jebison lining one up, and it's a good response from us. Alisson forced into the save. Harmer's ball in. One at the near post. It's a brilliant header. And it's Ben Osborne, I believe, with his second goal of the season. And the Blades restore their lead again. Liverpool sending everyone, including Alisson, forward for this. It's off the line. And Núñez heads home. We scored from a corner down one end, and Liverpool have done the same to us. Crazy game here at Bramall Lane. And Darwin Núñez off the bench seems to have rescued a point for Liverpool. And there is the whistle. A crazy game. Could have gone either way. In the grand scheme of things, it's a brilliant point for us. but so disappointed to lose it late on from a corner. In the grand scheme of things, that's a great point against the Liverpool side, doing really well towards the top of the table, but it is leaving us in a very precarious position, just 4 points above the relegation zone now. That loss to Burnley has seen them jump ahead of us. It's very tight down the bottom. You can see Brentford, who we play next, just 4 points above us in the league, so it is very tight. Before we get to that next game though, just looking ahead, we are now obviously in December, getting close to the January transfer window, and just thinking about potential transfer targets. I've not got many names on the shortlist, mainly defenders and goalkeepers, so if you do have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Obviously Guirassy is someone that we're having a look at, having a great season in real life. I've also got Calvert-Lewin, who just joined in the summer, just gone, so probably not a very likely transfer. But yeah, not many names in here. Freddie Woodman, another that I was looking at as a long-term replacement for Wes Foderingham. But let me know if you do have any recommendations. We've got about 7 mil in the budget that we didn't spend from the summer, so let me know down in the comments. So big game here against the Bees, looking to pick up our first 3 points of the episode, with tough trips away to Chelsea and Villa to come. I'm really conscious that we're desperate for 3 points, and with this being probably our easiest fixture left in the episode, really looking to get it in this game. Can we secure the victory that we let slip in the last game? Come on, the Blades. Here's Norwood, little bit of space in the middle of the park. Hackney, McBurney, lovely build up, and Archer desperate for a goal. Cameron Archer buries it and gives us the lead. Oh boy, did he need that goal. The Archer is back, and Sheffield United lead again at Bramall Lane. Gunter, nice reverse ball. De Silva, lovely build up. Oh, and it's found its way in. Neil Morpie with the goal. First real chance that the Bees have had, and they've breached our back four. One apiece. Trust he can bring the ball forward here. Good run by Harmer. And he's got Archer in support. Cameron Archer puts it wide of the target. Decent chance off the back of his goal in the first half, but couldn't get the direction on it. Norwood, Harmer gets half a yard. Harmer from range, good effort, and turned away. Visser on the turn, away from Hackney. Still Johan Visser, brilliant defending, and then Anel brings him down. Oh, he's off. No. What is it with us and red cards this season? That's like our 4th red card this campaign. He's going for the ball. He's a bit late, but my goodness, referee. Down to 10 men. And now we'll be lucky to escape with a point. Brentford with the man advantage, trying to make us pay. That's a brilliant little reverse ball. And it's De Silva and Mbermo, and it's squirmed its way in past Foderingham. Really poor from our shot stopper. And Mbermo from close range makes it 2-1. This is just going from bad to worse here. Muriel has Visser in support. This is dangerous. Muriel pulled back to De Silva. Oh, and it falls to Mbermo so kindly, and that'll do it. 3-1 to Brentford. And as we did against Bournemouth, we have completely fallen apart here. Well, there's the whistle. And from such a strong position as the boos ring around the stadium, from such a brilliant position, we have completely fallen apart. It's another defeat for the Blades, and that relegation zone is getting closer and closer by every game. And just to make things worse, we've now got to travel to Stamford Bridge. A couple of changes for our trip to Stamford Bridge here. Jamal Lowe and Jack Robinson come into the defence. Daniel Jebison is getting a chance up top for McBurney, who I've not been impressed with over the last couple of games. As Nkunku lets fly and Foderingham saves. I feel like it's going to be another long afternoon this. And we're really, really desperate for some points on the board. Corner swung in, headed away by Hackney. Gallagher picks it up, strikes from range, and Fotheringham, again, just straight through him. And he's made some brilliant saves for us this year, but he's really starting to let me down. I mean, it's a decent effort from Gallagher from range, but I mean, he's got to get there. It's not quite in the corner. It's come quite a long way. It is through a crowd, but for me, I think he's got to get there. The worst possible start for Sheffield United here. A goal down at a tricky venue. Bogle's done well there, though. Away from Malang Sarr. Didn't expect to see him. Headed back across goal. And it's kept out by Sanchez. Nearly an instant response. Oh, Mudryk brilliantly through the gap. Hackney does get back at him, but given away, and we're in real danger. And again, Fotheringham just not helping me out. It's a decent strike by Mudryk. It's not a mistake by the keeper, but I still feel he's been beaten pretty easily. Really, really poor, and it's going to be another defeat here. Kunku, what a brilliant ball to Mudryk. And Mudryk to Jackson, and that's a brilliant save this time by Fotheringham. He can save that one, but he can't save the two that went in. How has he managed to pull that one out the bag? Well, there's the full-time whistle. Nothing to report in that second half. We huffed and we puffed, but we never really had any chances. We were just outplayed and outclassed by the better side today. Not a game that we would have expected anything from, but after a really disappointing episode, this next game and the final game against Villa at Villa Park is absolutely massive. Massive, massive final game of the episode. Aston Villa, who are having a brilliant season, currently sat in 6th, and with former loanee Tammy Abraham up front, it's no wonder they're having such a good season. We are in desperate need of some points, and defeat here could see us drop down into the relegation zone for the first time this season. Good football from Villa, saved by Fotheringham. Abraham, 1-0. These early goals are killing us. Tammy Abraham opens the scoring, and it only took 12 minutes. 7 in the last game, 12 here at Villa Park. We cannot keep conceding so many early goals. Lovely build-up, and it's 2. I just cannot defend today. Borja Iglesias makes it 2. And Villa are on the way to another 3 points, and Sheffield United are on their way to the Championship. This is shocking. Harmer, McBurney on the run. Great opportunity to get back into the game. McBurney and Harmer should have scored. We did all the hard work, and again, our finishing lets us down. Norwood's delivery. What a disappointing half that is for Sheffield United. And do you know what? I'll be honest, guys. I was expecting this. Having not played in so long, not that I'm trying to make excuses, I was expecting to really, really struggle. And just in general, in this season and this career mode, I was expecting it to be really tough, as Harmer lets fly and Martinez saves. And it is realistic. If you look at the table and how Sheffield United are doing, it's exactly the same in real life. So this isn't anything different to what I expected. It's just really fucking frustrating. That's a great tackle. Baldock storming away down the right. Pulled back across, and McAtee pulls one back. 7 minutes to play. And we've done what we couldn't do at the bridge, and we did manage to pull one back. Brilliant from McBurney, holds it up and slides Baldock in, rolls it into McAtee, who scores. It was on a plate, but he still had to finish it. And now with 7 minutes left, can we rescue an unlikely point? Abraham, oh, it's... I'm lost for words. I'm genuinely lost for words. Another defeat here. Deflected. Could Fotheringham have got there? I don't know, but it's so unlucky. Deflects off Egan. and into the back of the net. And we probably wouldn't have had time anyway, but that glimmer of hope has faded away. And there is the whistle. We've fallen to defeat once again. And it may well be into the bottom three for Sheffield United. What a tricky, tricky return today. This has been horrible. Well, as I've just said, guys, what a tricky, tricky return to this career mode. I mean, I'm enjoying the challenge, but we're outside the relegation zone by a point. Wolves and Bournemouth both on 15, us on 16, and Burnley just above us on 18. But a gap is starting to appear now to the teams above us. Crystal Palace in 11th on 21, now 5 clear of us. But a really tricky episode. 4 defeats from our 5 games. Only 1 point picked up out of a possible 15, which came against Liverpool. But guys, that is the challenge of this career mode, and it is really good fun despite it being frustrating at times. But guys, I'm so glad to be back. I really enjoyed filming this despite it being a tricky run. I'm going to try and keep this career mode more regular than it has been. But guys, that will do it for now. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button, show me your support, and I will catch you in the next episode very soon. Peace.